if I tell you I'm a cheat or whatever, and you say I'm cool with that as long as you take her at home.
No, didn't think I was gonna make this video, but here I am. NLE Choppa the other day broke up with his girlfriend. The story went pretty viral for a couple reasons, and I wanted to speak a little bit about that, so yeah. Let's talk about it. Now, NLE Choppa. I think everybody's familiar with NLE Choppa, a 19-year-old Memphis rapper who blew up back in 2019 with Shotta Flow. As for the story surrounding NLE though, let's get into that. The other day, NLE Choppa announced that he broke up with his girlfriend, 27-year-old Marissa. The video ended up going viral, and so did the news of this breakup. By the way, there's not really anything special about this breakup. Two people going their separate ways, not a big deal. It's life, we've all been through it. The reason why I'm talking about it is because the response has been a little interesting. NLE Choppa ended up getting, I don't want to say backlash for the sake of sensationalism, but more so criticism. In this video he put up on his channel, one of the specific parts that ended up going viral is this part right here when he said,
if I'm caught up, if me and you say, if I tell you I'm a cheat or whatever, and you say I'm cool with that as long as you take her at home, and which I do, I take her at home, make sure you're right physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything, make sure I'm hands-on with everything. But the littlest bit of peace where I want to do is where I do my dirt at. Because I let you know that, and you approved of it, you signed up for it, you said it was cool. And once I do it, I don't get the peace of mind to do it. I don't feel free, and I don't feel free to who I am as a person. And a lot of people will say, "Oh, you broke up with her, or you broke up with her because you wanted to fuck other bitches." That's wrong. I mean, nah, and it doesn't even just stops right there. It's just the basic sense of freedom.
So just some context behind what NLE said and why him and his girlfriend actually broke up. Essentially, they were just not on the same page. They didn't want the same things. His girlfriend wanted marriage. NLE Choppa, even though he was down for that, he believes in polygamy, so he was not trying to settle down with one woman. He wants multiple partners.
Within that process, I said I couldn't see myself having sex with the same person. And the next thing was, I said, I don't see myself having one wife. And that's another thing. Marissa, she was big on marriage. She was big on marriage, so I had to let her know, like, I don't see myself having one wife. I said, I'll probably marry you, but you would have to, be cool with the simple fact that I believe in polygamy. So you may not be the only person that I would marry. You know what I'm saying? And I let her know that. And she was like, that's different. I feel like that's cool. I feel like that's something I can work on with being open to as well.
NLE Choppa from the get-go made this abundantly clear to his girlfriend Marissa. She, according to NLE, said that she was down with the program, except she really wasn't. That's why NLE Choppa realized that he had to break up with his girlfriend, because she was waiting for him to get around to what she wanted, which was monogamy and marriage. And so NLE Choppa broke up with his girlfriend, and she posted a video of her shedding some tears on social media.
I can't tell y'all how hard it is for me to sleep, or how hard it is for me to get up and face reality, because this was not my reality a week ago.
NLE ended up getting some backlash as a result of this headline going viral. A lot of people were saying you broke up with your girl because you wanted to cheat. In favor of NLE Choppa, that is not why they parted ways, which was the narrative the media was portraying. I watched the whole 37-minute video he dropped, by the way, that's why I know that. NLE was very straightforward and honest about what he wanted. However, his girlfriend thought she could change his mind, and he obviously didn't want to put up with that, which is understandable from where I'm sitting. As for his girlfriend, by the way, she's been getting some criticism as well. For anyone who doesn't know, she's actually 27 years old, and due to their age difference, people have been saying that she was preying on NLE Choppa. About that, I'll say this: it is a little strange why someone her age would be pining after a 19-year-old, publicly for that matter. I'm not gonna invalidate her tears and what she's feeling, but I'll say this: of course she's gonna be sad that she's not with him now. In the words of NLE Choppa himself, he was taking care of home, i.e. providing for her financially. Also, since it was his girlfriend, she obviously got to enjoy and experience a very high-end lifestyle. She got the chance to travel the world, probably spent a lot of time staying at 5-star hotels, resorts, and ate the best restaurants one could eat at. The point I'm trying to make is these are most likely withdrawn from the lifestyle tears, and not withdrawn from not being with NLE Choppa because he's so amazing tears. NLE Choppa probably knows that too. He's not dumb. I mean, he's a young, famous, rich 19-year-old rapper. And if she wasn't with him for the lifestyle, what exactly was she with him for? Personally, I don't think it's love. Also, his girlfriend, in my opinion, should be happy because now she's at least leaving this situation having experienced this very fun lifestyle. On top of that, her network has presumably expanded a lot from just being with him. On top of that, her platform grew like crazy from just being with NLE Choppa. I just checked, by the way, but she has over 800,000 followers on Instagram and she's verified. So she's really, if you look at it, leaving the situation with way more than she came in with. From a career perspective, NLE Choppa, on the other hand, did not benefit from this relationship. I want to say quite the opposite, actually, for a couple reasons. One of those reasons is this. One thing that happens when, let's say, a young rapper publicizes his relationship to the internet is you take away the illusion that, the female fans that you have could get with you. And that right there, that's bad for business. If you don't really understand what I'm trying to say, let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed how Instagram models never post their boyfriends? And why exactly don't they post their boyfriends? Well, because that kills the fantasy perception that, the guys who follow this Instagram model, aka Simps, have that they could get with her. Obviously, they never had a chance to begin with. Let's keep it a buck. That's why it's called an illusion. This is all from a business perspective, by the way. And if you got a girlfriend as a rapper, I'm not saying you can't post her. All I'm saying is 9 times out of 10, just know that it won't add to your career. It'll only take. And by the way, if we're talking about a wife, then obviously that's a different case. That's a wife. Poster. As for this specific story though, NLE Choppa wasn't wrong in this situation. He would, however, be if he, hypothetically speaking, told her one thing and did another. In this case, he was honest about what he wanted. His girlfriend just wasn't willing to accept his truth, which is why he broke up with her. By the way, I've seen a lot of people shaming NLE Choppa for his polygamous ways, which is crazy. My stance is if he wants to live like this, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody, and as long as he's completely transparent about his truth, I don't see anything wrong with that. I may not want multiple wives, personally. That sounds like a little too much to manage, but if he wants to live like this, do your thing. My only advice to NLE Choppa would be to always be honest and shit. Strap up unless you're trying to break Youngboy's record. But yeah, NLE Choppa breaks up with his girlfriend. Any thoughts on this? Usually I try to stay away from topics like these, but you know what? If I got something to say, I'm gonna make the damn video from now on. Anyway, any thoughts on this topic? Definitely let me know in the comment section below. Like this video, like this video, like this video. Let's talk about this.